what a crazy week it has been. Brock Purdy in at quarterback, and it looks like the season might ride on his right arm, and so far, so good. Beating the Miami Dolphins, looking very good, especially for the last pick in the draft. And now we're all along for the ride to see what Brock Purdy can do with this team, and let's hope that they can go super far. But I have to say, this week has been interesting on the other side of things because there's always been the Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance debate, and now it's extended to Brock Purdy and Trey Lance. So what I'm hearing is not only is Jimmy Garoppolo better than Trey Lance, but now Brock Purdy's the future of this team. And so I went out to see if that's the case. Maybe there's something I'm missing. You know, as a guy who's looked at Brock Purdy for the last 2.5 years, wanted him on this team going into the 2021 draft, fell in love with the way that Lance played ball and wanted him to be drafted once they moved up to 3. These are two quarterbacks that I like a lot. The biggest thing that I hear with Trey Lance is he can't do the basics. He can't do the dump offs. He can't throw screens. He can't throw the ball away. He can't do the QB sneaks or the speed outs and throw over the middle. So I went and found 41 plays that say otherwise. And that's what we're going to start with. And then we're going to jump into some of the things that he does that nobody else can do on this team. Some of the power throws, the mobility, things that he brings to the table. But if you're going to be a quarterback, you got to do the basics, right? And I hear he can't do the basics. Let's see if I'm wrong. Here we go. Now, one thing you're going to notice is that over some of these, you're going to get some overlap. You're going to see some power throws in here, maybe some tight window throws. But, you know, these are quote unquote basics. So that's what I'm trying to show you. Shorter passes, passes over the middle, throwing the ball away, making good decisions. You know, the quarterback stuff, the stuff that everybody lauds Jimmy Garoppolo and Brock Purdy for. Trey Lance apparently can't do those things, so this is interesting. I don't remember Trey Lance being able to make these throws, these basic throws. In the rain, multiple games. These have got to be doctored. These have got to be doctored. There is no way that I went and found 41 plays that show that Trey Lance can do the basics in the NFL. That's crazy. Crazy. No way. By the way, that's a great throw. In between multiple defenders like that. But it's also a basics throw, right? Like that's a slant. Just happened to be some defenders there. Let's also not forget that Trey Lance, he didn't play with Kittle really at all. I mean, he had him in one game, and that was his best game. He also hasn't played with CMC. I genuinely think that most people don't remember this. They don't. What they remember, here's what they remember. They remember how we started out against Seattle. They remember the monsoon game. And then they remember him breaking his leg. And they think all he is an athlete. Okay. Well, listen, I mean, being mobile doesn't necessarily mean running the ball. Sometimes it means keeping your eyes downfield and making throws, like we saw there. But these are the things here that he can do that no other quarterback on the roster can do. Let's be clear about that. So that other stuff, that's what we expect Jimmy and Purdy to do. Yeah, he could do it too. This stuff here, this section and the next section, this is Trey Lance specific stuff. This is the upside stuff. This is why you're the number 3 overall pick stuff. If you can do the basics and then you can add this other stuff in, this is what can make you special. This is what separates you. Avoiding big sacks. Again, it's not always about completing throws. It's about getting away when you should have been sacked. Living to fight another down. Throwing the ball away. That type of stuff. 3rd and 13. Going for a jaunt. Third and 8. Nobody's open. What are you going to do? And this is the arm talent. This is the power throws, the throws on the run, the deep balls, that type of stuff. I also think this play, that play that gets shown all the time, is a play that everybody talks about as if it's the only great throw he's ever made. Oof, what a dart. Mohamed Sanu dropping the ball like a goof troop. Damn it, Sanu. That was a great throw, too. Fading away. 20-plus yards downfield. Come on, man. Come on, what are we doing here? Why are we trying to rewrite history? Why do we hate this kid? Why don't we want him to succeed? I'm confused. Why do we make things up? Why do we act like he can't do the basics? Like we've never seen him throw a slant in his life. On top of the athleticism, on top of the big-time throws. Guys, 41 plays I was able to show you of him doing the basics. 2 of them were throwaways. 2 of them were quarterback sneaks. But 37 throws in 10 quarters of play I was able to put together of him doing the quote-unquote basics that everybody says he can't do. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that people can sit here and have this thought, make it up, and then believe it. And somehow after I show them this, they're still going to be like, yeah, but this and that and consistency and whatever they're going to want to throw out there. Listen, at the end of the day, we're all rooting for Brock Purdy. Let's see what Brock Purdy can do. It's his team now, most likely for the rest of the season, and that's awesome. Let's all get on board with that. But let's not make wild allegations as if Trey Lance can't even throw a football. Let's give it time. Let's let it play out. Root for Brock Purdy this year.